How's it going, good friends? Brian from Apex Detail. Today we're going to do some enhancements and one-steps with the Rotary. Yes, you can absolutely do enhancements and one-steps with the Rotary polisher. And we'll do it on moderate clear coat, like on this Saturn here, a light color, and then we'll go to a darker color, softer clear. So on the moderate, we're going to use Max Shine's polish pad. This is one step up from the bottom when it comes to polishing. We'll team that up with the Hybrid Solutions ceramic polish and a wax from Turtle Wax. And we'll use the Flex PE8 Rotary. This here would be considered a one-step because we are enhancing the paint and also laying down protection at the same time, all in a one step. This is an older Saturn, so the clear coat is thin and moderate, right in the middle between soft and hard, just in case you come across a Saturn. But it has a lot of mileage, it's been through a lot, the clear coat is very thin, so all we're going to do is just an exfoliation. We don't want to remove any clear coat, a ton of clear coat at all, so we're going to do a crisscross pattern equal to 2 passes, and we're done. Whatever we enhance in that pass is what we're going to get. What you're shooting for most of the time is 30 to 40% of the imperfections. If you can get 50, it's been a good day, especially on clear coat such as this. Polisher settings. When I'm doing an enhancement or a one-step with the Rotary, I'm going to have the speed setting a little bit higher than normal. And this is the Flex PE8. You're going to hear it rev just a little bit higher than I normally use on a polisher when I'm cutting. This is to get the most out of that pass. We're only doing 2 passes because there's not a lot of clear coat, and I want to get the most out of it. So I'm leaning more towards the 4th speed setting here, if that makes sense. When it comes to pressure of the polisher, it's going to be equal to a firm handshake. 3 to 5 foot-pounds, it's not going to be a lot. It's just going to be enough to get decent pressure and friction down on that panel to get a little bit of work done on those 2 passes. You'll notice the polisher is going nice and easy across the panel. I'm not flinging it back and forth. I'm not doing any type of mow down method. We're not going to be able to remove all imperfections with an enhancement or a one-step. So I want the cut or the look on the panel to look uniform when I'm finished. And that will do it. Let me remove the residue. I'll get rid of the tape so we can see the contrast, the 50-50 shot. The difference you'll see straight off is it's a little bit darker and richer, gives it a little bit more depth. And when I come across to the other side and use the shop light, you'll see that we have removed that top layer of swirls and love marks. It's the deeper scratches that are left behind. And that's exactly what's going to happen during an enhancement or a one-step. And 30 to 40% of those scratches or love marks or imperfections will be removed, only leaving the deeper marks behind. On aged clear coat that is thin, such as this already, that is huge because you have to keep in mind clear coat has a half-life when it comes to protection from UVA, UVB damage. And after 5 years, it's cut in half. After another 5 years, it's cut in half again. So this is huge. Let's jump over to a panel that's a little bit softer, thinner. So we're going to have to adjust the pad. We're going to have to get even less aggressive. And that pertains to the pad and also the polish. So we'll use Sonak's Perfect Finish. And what we're going to do here is just an enhancement. This is just using a polish to enhance the look of the paint. There's going to be no protection laid down during this step. We can add that later. Polisher settings, they're going to be exactly the same as the step before when we were on the Saturn. That's it. Let me remove the residue. I'll remove the masking tape as well so we can see the contrast. And there you go, one heck of an enhancement. Again, removing a large percentage of the imperfections, and that's going to be lighter ones like love marks and a little bit of swirling. The deeper ones left behind, but the paint is enhanced, and we hardly removed any clear coat, and that is absolutely huge. But remember, this time we had no protection that was in the formula, so you're going to have to lay that down yourself afterwards. This was just done only with the polisher, a very light non-aggressive pad, and Sonac's perfect finish. Hope this helps. It just needs to be adjusted depending on the clear coat you're working on. If the content is helping you and you enjoy it, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. That'll let you know when we have new videos.